Hello guys, welcome back. Previously on part 9 we talked about handicap, if I remember, and people asked what is handicap, and I had to answer those and explain it, and I hope people now understand it. If you don't understand it again, leave a comment and I will explain again. That's how we all master this game, that's how we perfect the game of betting, by learning each other, and if we don't understand, we repeat, and then until you understand, so that you can bet nicely, bet markets that you understand. So now we're on part 10. On part 10, what I will do is there's a tendency of people losing. It happens to everybody though. There's a tendency of people losing with one team. If you are that person and you are losing by one team most of the time, well, let me tell you something. It happens. I don't know whether it's a betting bad luck or what. I don't know. But I just want to tell you that it happens. We bet, and then we bet nicely after analyzing, and then we lose with one team. Probably the first match, or rather the last match. So yeah, it's part of the game. But I've came with this strategic betting here on part 10. The reason why I came with this, it was to avoid those things. It was sort of to eliminate this thing of losing with one team. We're trying by all means. We're not saying it will work 100%, because there's nothing 100%. It's just 99% rather. But we are trying by all means. We will be guided by stats, so we won't be just going according, like sort of choosing randomly. We will be guided by statistics. So, and also it's to avoid this thing of people who are not, there are people who are not analyzing. People don't want to analyze. I've noticed that, so if you don't want to analyze, don't worry, I've covered you on this strategy. So basically, strategic betting, what I did here, let me explain. This is what I did. If you can see, let me first come here. This on column G, the pool, I will be choosing a market. This is the market that I've chosen, multi-goals, home or away team. So basically, I've chosen teams that are suitable for this strategy. I've already did the research, small research, and I've came with this. I've chosen here 28 teams to choose from. So I have a pool of teams: Liverpool, Manchester City, Crystal Palace, and so on and so forth. These teams are the good teams for this strategy. This one, if you don't understand the strategy, you can go to your Hollywood. Let me just show you this strategy on Hollywood. Where do you get the strategy? And okay, English Premier League in England, and then let me just choose a random match. Okay, Arsenal versus Leicester. I think this is a good match. And besides, I think Arsenal is here. Yeah, I have Arsenal here. So let me just choose Arsenal versus Leicester. If you go down on Arsenal versus Leicester, this market is here. I think it's somewhere here, this market. Let me just go down. This is the market. You see this? These two. This is the market that I'm talking about. Let's say, for instance, you are going for home team, which is Arsenal in this case, and you want to choose this strategy. This strategy, for those who don't understand, I've explained it in the other video, but I'll explain it quickly, just briefly. This market simply means that here, for instance, we've chosen the home, multi-goals home team. So it means that we're focusing on Arsenal, because Arsenal in this case is the home team and Leicester is the away team. So home team, we're saying home team must score at least a goal. This is what this thing means. It must score a goal, but must not exceed 3 goals. That's what it simply means, this thing. Done. You understand? And simple the others, these ones, because I will be mixing them. This one simply means that 2 to 3 goals. They must score at least 2 and must not exceed 3. So basically, that's what it means. So this is the strategy that we'll be using. So this is what I did here. I chose a number of teams, and these teams are I've already analyzed, guys, for you, and I've said these teams are suitable for this, and they are suitable, guys. Some of them are new here on this list. I have them from, the others are from last year. Yes, teams like Liverpool, Arsenal, Madrid, Juventus, Borussia Mönchengladbach, and who else? And Lask also. Lask is also from last year. Yeah, there are a few teams that I was using last year, you know, that I was actually preaching about, mostly Liverpool. If you can check on my previous videos, I've been preaching about Liverpool being suited for this strategy. And it was not only this strategy, I was saying Liverpool is suited for this one specifically. 2 to 3. And yes, 2 to 3, if 2 to 3 strategy is in, it means this one automatically is in. So basically this is the safest one, this one. So that's why I put Liverpool on this one. Oh, there's another team scoring now. That's why I've put this one, because this one is the safest one. If you play this one and this one is in, if this 2 to 3 is in, it means automatically this one is in. So this one is safe because you hardly see a team after scoring, you hardly see a not man on a match. You understand what I mean? But if it happens, it happens. But for a team can score 1 goal, but a team cannot score 2 goals sometimes. You know, it can happen that a team win, like Madrid these days, a slim win of 1-0. That means it's in on this strategy and it's not in on this one. So that's why I want to ask you to use this specifically. So let me continue. Liverpool. I've been preaching about Liverpool. I want to say this again. Even for those guys who are high stakers, betting with 10,000, you know, and they are looking for a one team. And I've told them that that team is Liverpool, but don't play straight win. Play Liverpool 2 to 3 goals. Multi-goals, 2 to 3 goals for Liverpool. And you will see money. You can even make 100,000. You can make a lot of money. But people didn't believe or didn't understand. And I like to prove things. So we are guided by stats, guys. If you're going to check here, I want to go straight to Liverpool. Liverpool, there is it. Liverpool. Oh, it's goals galore in that match. 1-1. Okay. There's Liverpool. Just check on the league matches, guys. I don't like to bet on cups and all of that nonsense. UEFA shit. It's tough there. No one is a big dog there. Things happen there. So that's why I prefer the league only. Look at this. Premier League. This is the league. Liverpool. This was yesterday, by the way. Liverpool 2 to 3. It means it's in on that 2 to 3 strategy. And automatically on the 1 to 3. And look at Liverpool here. League 2 to 3. Look at Liverpool here when they lost 2 to 3. Here is a cup match. I don't like this, as I've said so. I prefer league match. Cup match, they can put their useless weak players there just to try the match. So I don't like cup matches and stuff. Look at this. Liverpool. Look at that. Liverpool. Again, they have put their young useless players here, so I don't like them. I don't like to bet these things. Look at them here. So guys, imagine if you started betting for Liverpool here. Even let's check the previous match. Oh, here, this is when they started the league, when they beat who is this team? When they beat Leeds United. If you can check this match, look at their goal. They did something very rare. This is very rare for Liverpool. Liverpool hardly scored 4 goals. Look at the goal here. They came on the 88 minutes. I remember this game. 88 minutes. Liverpool normally score 3 goals, the highest. They don't score more than that. Don't be fooled by this 7 thing. This is when they are playing nonsense league, man. EPFL, I don't know, those cups, useless cups. So yeah, focus on the league. Imagine if you have bet, let's say you've bet your 10K and then you lost. And then you say, tomorrow I need my 10K back. Let me bet again. Look at that, you win your 10K. And then you wait for another league match. You bet another 10K. You've made 10K now extra. Look at that. You wait for another league match. Even though they lost a pool year, you don't care about the results of the match. All you care about is the strategy. Look at that. You win another 10K. The next following match of Liverpool, you don't lose hope because you know Liverpool is your team. You win another 10K here. You wait for another league match, you win your 10K here. And I can tell you on the next match, it will be the same thing. Why am I so confident saying so? Statistics. We are guided by stats, guys. If you don't believe me, then I don't know. Liverpool is one of those teams. The problem with us losing is this thing of chop and changing. I know the performance of the team. A team won't be always high. You know what I mean? It won't always be winning. So the form of the team changes. But point is, strategically, the team for this market, it doesn't matter if the form, the what, as long as it's within this strategy. You don't care about the results. So Liverpool, that's why Liverpool now is here. I've been preaching about these guys. Same thing as Manchester City here. But let me just explain what I did here. This is the pool of teams. I just want to quickly explain that. This is the pool of teams that I've analyzed. Liverpool, I've just showed you Liverpool now. And this is it. the previous 5 league matches. Has been Liverpool been within this strategy? Yes, all of the 5 matches. That means that's 100%. 5 times, 100%. Same as Manchester City. Have Manchester City been within this strategy, this market? Yes, in the previous 5 matches. Last 5 matches, 100%. Crystal Palace, 80% times. If you can check that, I wish I can check that. If you can, where is Crystal Palace? Crystal Palace, apparently it's a scoring team nowadays, especially in this season. See, Crystal Palace here, they have won the match here, beating Manchester, but they are within that strategy 1 to 3. Look at here, they lost. You don't care about the results. Point is, they have scored a goal and they are within the strategy. Look at this, Chelsea. This is the match that has hindered them to not to be 100%, to be 80%. It's because of this match, Chelsea. See this match? They lost this match 4-0. Nevertheless, but most of the time, they are within the strategy. You understand? They are within the strategy. I would rather choose. For me, I hated what happened here because they didn't score. I would prefer a team for me to lose by overscoring than not to score at all. I hate and not draw. I prefer a team to overscore. You know what I mean? It's fine if the team overscore. It's fine. I lost. They scored 4 goals and they exceeded the 3 goals according to the strategy 1 to 3. So it's fine. But nevertheless, you can see this tells you something about this team. You know, Crystal Palace. So that's why it's also here. You know, it is, especially this season. Same thing as for Arsenal. Arsenal, if you can check them, I don't know if I can check them quickly, but I want to check everything. Look at them. Look at the league match. If you want to choose matches for UEFA, you can, but I don't like. Look at them. This their previous 5 matches. It's this league match against Man City, and look at against Sheffield within the strategy. Look at this. The match. Don't worry about that. Not. That's a nonsense league. Look at this. 3-1. They lost, but look at the goal. They scored the goal. They are within the strategy. Look at this. 2-0. They beat Leicester City within the strategy. Another thing that I've noticed with Arsenal. Arsenal being the useless team they are, but the good thing about them is that they are also suitable for this strategy. They are also suitable for this strategy. Strategy is this. They are also suitable for this strategy. This 2 to 3. I can tell you. They are suitable for this strategy, but you have to check the team they are playing against. Don't just choose, you know what I mean? For instance, they are playing against Leicester. No, this is a nonsense cup, man. I didn't see this. See this? They are against West Ham and they won 2-0. So they are within that strategy. Look at this. They are within that strategy. Look at that. Look at that. Except here, at least here you can play 1 to 3 because they are playing Liverpool. You can understand. Or rather, you must choose Liverpool 2 to 3 instead of going for Arsenal. Because, I mean, Liverpool. And here, the reason why it's not 100% for them. Look at this. They are playing against Manchester City. You can understand. So, guys, what I did for you here, I've chosen these teams. You can just see I've checked Liverpool, Manchester City, Arsenal. I won't check the rest, but here I have results for you. I've decided to analyze, do the analysis for you, did a nice research, and put everything in a nice spreadsheet. So this is what happens here. You see? Here are other teams. You can see there are a lot of 100% here. Teams that have been falling on this strategy. You know what I mean? There are a lot of teams. A lot of number of teams. So what will happen here now is with this strategy. This is what I will do, guys. Strategic betting. This is what I want you to do now. Let me explain the whole spreadsheet now. Here, I want us to sort of communicate with each other. I want us to communicate with each other. I want us to sort of keep tabs on each other. I don't want to put it on a video and then leave it there. I want to, the reason why I have this update here, you see here, I have update. I want to update this spreadsheet. So basically, what does this mean? It means that every 5 matches of Liverpool, when Liverpool plays a match now, their last match on this one, I will discard it and then I will add the other match now, their previous 5. Every time I will update, put the percentage, the new percentages here. You understand what I mean? So that you can see how many, is it perhaps dropping or is it still going according to the strategy. So that's what I will do. And besides that, I want us to bet I want us to start. I want us to decide on a week. We can even decide on the next week, this week. I don't know what will be the date, but I think the date will be, today is the 25th. I think the date will be the 1st. I'm not sure. I think it's the 1st of November or the 2nd. But on that week of the 1st, I want us to bet. I want us to start this together, this strategic betting together. So what you will do is, you will choose teams that will produce odds of 8. I think odds of 8 are more safe, because if you're choosing 8 teams on this strategy, it's not actually 8 teams, it's actually 7 teams on this strategy. If you're choosing 8 teams, then the odds will be 9 to 10. I think the odds will be 10, which is fine. But 8 teams, if you can produce 8 odds, it's fine. It's more than fine. And then you go with 25 rand. So this is the expected money that you must win now, which is the 225 plus your, that's including your 25 rand stake. So I want us to follow this thing. I will keep on updating this spreadsheet, and I will put the matches that I've chosen here. The matches that you must choose now, you must choose them on this pool. So on that week, for sure, at least 8 matches here will be playing. You understand? But it will be more than 8. That's why I have chosen 28 teams here to choose from. So I want us guys to have something similar now. We will do analysis on that week. We will do analysis from this pool of teams. You're not going to choose any team that is out of this. Choose a team that is here, and then we'll analyze it. And then rather, I will analyze it. I'll rather choose I think this is what we must do. We must choose a top, let's say top 10 from this one. And then from that top 10, we sort of analyze further. Then we choose the top 8 teams. Then we bet those 8 teams so that they can yield the odds of 8. And you can have 2 tickets. I want us to have 2 tickets of the same thing, basically, of the same odds of 8. If you have 2 tickets, that means now we are increasing our chances. Those tickets, they must have 8 teams, but don't have similar teams. Now you can choose 8 teams and then another 8 team. You understand what I mean? You have 8 teams from these, another 8 teams from these. That's 2 tickets. So that if the other tickets doesn't go through, the other one must go through. But we will be using statistics, guys. We'll be using statistics, and we will be choosing the opponents. We'll be choosing the teams that we feel like, look, this one, it will fall on this strategy on this week. The reason why I have so many teams is because some days, the reason why it's 80% here, it's because some days, like the reason why 80% here for Arsenal was playing against Manchester City. So we will have days like that for each and every team here. So some days the match will be too hard for that team. So we'll rather, no, let's skip that team. At least we have another team that we can choose from this. So that's why I have a pool of teams. I have like 28 teams to choose from. So that's what I want us to do. I want to keep this spreadsheet alive. I want to keep this spreadsheet, and I want us to update this spreadsheet. I want us to have a week 1 here, and I will put dates here. I will add another column here and put dates of the day that that we're betting. So you know what I mean. On that week that we're betting, I want us to sort of communicate, keep tabs on each other. You know what I mean. So what I will do is, I will be so much active so that people, I want to lead now. I want to be active so that people can know and see what I'm trying to do. So basically this is it. I don't want to take this and scroll down as if we have won. No. We haven't won yet. We haven't won anything. I want us, when we win, we update this spreadsheet. I want us to have something, some sort of an accounting thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I just want us to use this spreadsheet that I've created, guys. I want us to choose teams here. Let's not choose anything that is not here. If you want to choose your Atalanta, no, Atalanta is not here. You know what I mean? If you want to choose your Leeds United, Leeds is not here. That's the reason why we lose, because you want to chop and change your teams. Keep trust on your teams, just like your favorite teams that you follow. If you follow Kaizer Chiefs, you keep trust on Kaizer Chiefs. You keep on not betting. I can't bet Kaizer Chiefs, but I'm just saying. So you keep hoping that your team will do good. So that's what I want, guys. I want us to follow this. I have the teams to choose from here. Choose from this team, guys, next week. Some of these teams will be playing next week. It doesn't mean that they will necessarily be playing on the same day, but chances are they will be playing on the same week. Even if they are not playing on the same day, you can play them. You know what I mean? As long as they are playing on the same week, play any team yet. take your 10 teams or 8 teams here and play them. If you want to have 3 tickets, you can have 3 tickets. There are a lot of teams here, guys. There are a lot of teams. So that's it for me. That's what I want you to do, guys. And if we can do good, trust me, we can make a lot of money. We can just keep on increasing the stake here. You see, you can just keep on increasing the stake by 25%. If you can see what I've counted here, I want us to increase the stake by 25% of the payout if we win. But I want us to win. I don't like this if. I want us to be positive that we will win on our first week, as long as we analyze together. So I will be active now, and I will be posting videos now of whatever that I will be analyzing. And I hope you want this to happen, because I really hate this thing of people losing with one team. It happens for everybody, but I hate it. I want to eliminate it, guys. So I think this strategic betting will work. I don't know, but tell me what you think about this, and tell me, are you up for the challenge? Are you up for the challenge that we must do this thing together, and we must use this pool of teams? Must not edit anything here. We just need to choose from these teams, especially this team, guys. This Spartak Moscow, just before I close, this Spartak Moscow, I've analyzed this team. This is a good team. I wish I can quickly show you now. I wish I can quickly show you in Russia. That Spartak Moscow, guys. Damn, that's a good team. That's a good team. That's a damn good team. I can't find it now. Where is Russia? Let me just go to my pinned league. Russia is somewhere here. I've pinned my leagues. So I want us, guys, to use this, and also I want us to have this app, SofaScore. You pin your leagues here. Just want to quickly show you this Spartak Moscow. You can see it's on number 1 on the league. It means it's winning. Look at the Spartak Moscow. 3. They fell on that. Look, only the Premier League, guys, not the cup. I don't like cup matches. It's useless for me. Spartak Moscow in the league. Spartak Moscow in the league. They fell on that. Look at this. Spartak Moscow 2. Spartak Moscow 2. Look at this. This is a nonsense cup. I don't like cups. Leagues, only focus on the league. Don't see that 5-0 as a loss. Look at this. Spartak Moscow. They lost, but they fell on the strategy. Look at this Spartak Moscow. 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 Look, guys, I don't know. Don't focus on this. That's a nonsense league. But Russian league, I'm not sure if it's a Russian cup. It's a big cup or not. So that's why I hate cups, because you don't know whether it's a good thing. I mean, it's a good cup or it's something like Black Label cup. So just ignore it. Choose rather this. Look at this Spartak Moscow. And then they fell out of the strategy just for once, and they came back on the strategy. Spartak Moscow. You know what I mean? Look at this. How many times? I don't know how many times. This is more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 times, guys, a team has been failing on the strategy. Just imagine. And then you tell me that statistics are nonsense. No ways. No ways, guys. So what I want you to do, you can download this app and then pin your leagues like me. You see these leagues? These are the leagues that, these are the few leagues. I think there are 8 leagues. These are the leagues that are here. These are the leagues that are here on these countries that contain these teams. So for me to see their next match, so that I can actually set a bet. I mean, what is this? An alarm. I set an alarm here. You can see here, I've set an alarm already. You can see here, favorites. I've set an alarm here. These are my teams that I've bet for today. And you can see I'm already out, because this Lask decided to disappoint me on the last minutes. They scored 4. But nevertheless, you can see I didn't bet this one. That's why it's not in. It's supposed to be out here. I've bet only 8 teams. I've bet this one. I've bet this one. Bet this one. And this one is in already now. This match must just end. This one is in. You don't care about the results. So I lost because of this Lask. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I don't know, but tell me, guys, what you think. Are you in for this challenge, or are you out? Do you feel like this strategic betting will help, or it's just a waste of time? Or do you want to give it a try? You want to choose from this number of teams, especially these teams that are 100%, if you know what I mean? Especially these teams that are 100%. Just focus on the teams that are 100%. Maybe try them. I don't know. Maybe they will keep the record of 100%, even if they lost, but they will fall within the strategy. I don't know. Let's try something out, guys. This is the statistics that I have for you. Do you want to use statistics? Do you want us to keep this thing? Do you want us to take on this challenge together? What do you say? Because the only way to win now is to work together. So yeah, tell me what you think. If you have something that I must cover, just comment below and then I will do that. I will be doing part 11 probably next week. I will be looking for something critical first. Before I post a video, I want to look for something critical. That's why I post this one, because I felt this is critical. So yeah, I will be looking for another thing that is critical, you know, until we perfect this thing, guys. And then I will post another video. So say something below if you feel like I must add, or rather I must edit anything, but I don't want to edit this one. Tell me if you're in on this challenge.